Welcome back to the channel. So today we're back on the 240 with cousin Jerry, and he just happened to pull out this box, right? And he was looking for that. This is, what is this again?
That's the, so if you look on the regular GMs, the oil filters on the actual oil pan. So you have to,
Oh, so you gotta make,
you gotta get this guy, and then get lines to run into that guy.
This is an oil filter relocation kit.
And then from there to the cooler and back into that.
Alright, so anyways, while he was going through this box, right, he's like, oh, look, they sent me another one. And then he pulled this out, right? You guys remember we needed those, right? But what is this? Are these flywheel bolts?
Yeah.
We don't know. Oh, yeah, Chevy LS flywheel bolts, right? And then, somehow, some way, oh, then this came up. You guys remember when we were doing the oil pan? He would just, I might have not put it in the video, but he was just using random bolts. And then, this came up, too. That's the flex bolt, what is that? Flex hex pressure plate bolts. So now cousin Jerry says that we should take this apart and put all the right parts on. Are you gonna take the oil pan also?
Well, the oil pan, I'm not really too much of a fan of these, because you know how these have a tendency to either or strip or get stuck in there.
No, never heard of that. Bro, turn off your light.
Bro.
All right, so anyways, so now we're gonna take a huge step backwards, unmade the motor and the transmission. I mean, it's not that much work, but it's gonna be.
Yeah, you're slightly overreacting right now.
It's gonna be a lot of work.
Like, you are right now at a 10 in overreacting.
I mean, this is now the third time we take the motor out to do things you should have done when it was on the stand.
Regardless, it was gonna have to be taken out regardless. Because of the fitments.
No.
So you're just, what you're doing right now is you're just trying to kick me while I'm down is what you're doing.
So that's what the series
I don't like it.
This is what the series has become. So anyway, so whatever. I guess to do things the right way, I agree with cousin Jerry that we should take this apart. Put the worst part is that this man paid $30 for some bolts to like a Camaro or something that we're never gonna use. And he had the bolts here the whole time. So we're gonna separate the transmission from the engine. We're gonna put the correct pressure plate bolts. No, but the LS kit brought pressure plate bolts, flywheel bolts.
What do you mean?
The clutch kit brought flywheel bolts.
Yeah, no, that was good.
So it's just the pressure plate.
It was just the pressure plate that it needed.
All right, so we're gonna replace the pressure plate bolts.
And we got the shifter relocate.
And there's a new shifter relocate. It's over here. It's not a shift. It's a new shifter, not a relocate. And also, we found the instructions to everything we did. So, cousin Jerry picked up this GKTech LS shifter, or CD009 to LS shifter. So, it's this bracket, and then this cool little shifter.
$500
Yep. GKTech, hit us up. We need sponsors, please. All right, so, are you gonna put this on the engine stand, the motor, to do the bolts underneath, or are you gonna be able to do that underneath the?
I'll be honest with you. Once I get the transmission out the way and get a little bit less weight on it, that I can feel comfortable bringing it up with the hoist. I don't think we gotta put it on the engine stand.
You can't do that from under the car.
Nah, cause actually
Is the cross member?
Yeah, it's like about right there.
All right. Also, when we put the motor in for the last time, we're gonna mess with the headers because cousin Jerry thinks there's some interference with the steering shaft. So, a lot going on, but this will be the final fit of this, and hopefully cousin Jerry doesn't find more boxes with parts that we need. All right, so just have to relocate first.
When in doubt,
Hammer it out.
drill her out.
Okay. That's not an Allen head?
No, it's a pin.
Okay.
I don't want to say it because last time when we were recording Butcher's video, you were telling me not to say it. But what do you call those? I think it's I forget the name of those.
The clip?
No, it's like it's a pin, but it's open. It's like a C, so then it expands in there. All it do is just hold it in place.
Yeah. So a retaining clip?
Can you put your foot on it?
What?
Just like apply pressure so I don't gotta be fighting myself. So it doesn't roll. Oh, like over here would be great.
I think the motor's still up, no?
Yeah, but I'm gonna apply pressure and I don't want it to move. Watch out. Over here. She's stuck.
It's coming down the bottom already.
Yeah, but I'm not through all the way. Too bad. So those little bites is what scares me. Because those are the big breakers right there. Look at that bitch. Don't you love it when it comes out together like that?
Wow.
That's
Look
how
at
you...
that. Look at that. That's great. Hopefully the new kit comes with the new one of those. Hopefully the new kit comes with the new one of those. I'm messing up. Nah, it's not. This is moving too.
Huh? Keep going. All right, stop. I don't know. Well, she probably ain't looking all so pretty, but she's out. Oh, she's not even that bad. Yeah, I thought it was pretty.
Not terrible, really.
Yeah, not that bad. I mean, she was not coming out.
Whatever.
So for collateral damage, I think we did okay, guys. Should we read the directions?
Huh? We should definitely read the directions. I think we could drop the shifter from the top. I would just put everything else from the bottom.
Say what?
I'll just put the shifter. The shifter I'll put from the top because it's gonna be annoying trying to get it down there.
No, but this guy is what I'm trying to figure out how this guy goes. Hey,
So number one is modify the shafter by cutting it shorter to make it coplanar with the shifter's fork. Make sure the holes inside the shaft and shifter fork line up. Shifter fork. Make sure to remove sharp edge after cutting before sliding the fork off for easier installation. Alright, that's not straight at all. But it says just remove the straight, like the sharp edge.
What in the hatred?
Hatred.
You're low key a hater, buddy. Let me tell you, the first thing that came out of your mouth was something negative. You hater. You see me? You see I have my safety glasses on, right? I couldn't even see good.
Safety squints. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. So what? I can grind it off.
You can clean it off, yeah, but you just gotta clean off the stuff like anyway. the same pin that you drilled out. I don't know if
Oh, we don't have one? They don't give it?
I don't know. It doesn't say it. It's not in the box. Is it? I don't know if that's included or not. All right, so we're back from the Tractor Supply, and if you have you're able to take out the cotter pin or the whatever pin it is from the shifter, you don't have to worry about this part. But since ours broke, and I'm assuming other people are gonna run into the same situation as ours, we ran down to Tractor Supply, but any hardware store really has them. And you're looking for something that's if it's metric, no, if it's U.S. standard, you're looking for a 1/4 inch by 1. So in millimeters, it's 6 by 26. And cousin Jerry bought one that's a 1/4 inch by 2. So his whole idea is that he was just gonna put it in there and then cut the excess off and essentially having extras. Cousin Jerry left more of an excess, so he says it'll be easier to pull out, but push out. We'll see about this later though. But either way, okay, he left it much longer on the other side too. And here's this boomer ass tool.
No, you're not considered a Gen Z. Are you considered Gen Z?
No, I'm a millennial.
You're a millennial.
We're millennials, cousin.
You're pre-2000.
Yes. All right, so now we already did 1, 2, and 3. So now we find 4. So now you have to add the shifter housing to the bracket.
The housing is that
The housing is this thing. You gotta add this thing, so this round thing at the bottom, to this thing here. So basically how it is here, it goes the opposite way. So they go down like that. Yeah.
So we would have to, you know how we took out the engine that it was at an angle? We would just have to drop it down and then leave it down at an angle.
No, not the shifter. Just this. But I guess you gotta take the shifter apart to put this back in, right? Once that's in there, then we can add it to the car. We can add it to the transmission.
On what, sorry?
Once you tighten that in, then we can work on putting the bracket onto the transmission.
Six foot-pounds.
6 foot-pounds.
6 foot-pounds. 6 foot-pounds.
I don't know what that translates to Ugga
6 foot-pounds. With this little thing, man, what do you...
I mean, 6 foot-pounds is
With this,
nothing.
if I would have been using this, it would have been a different problem. But this little weak thing, man, this thing ain't...
Okay, so now it says add shifter bracket and spacers. So I mean, you have that dowel there. So that dowel's gotta go.
Remove that dowel. Oh, this is crazy. Look how... Oh, we gotta push spacers up here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I believe the spacers are these right here. Yes. So there's 2 types of spacers. Now you're gonna remove the dowel.
You asking me how?
No.
Actually?
I'm telling them this is what we're doing.
No.
We're gonna find out how to do this though.
Well, if you get lucky, she'll move around like this, and then you can just...
Wow.
If you get lucky.
That's probably the easiest thing we've done so far.
And they never come out like that.
All right, so here you go. The thin spacers are good for gearboxes older than version CD009 and used together with thick spacers. So, I mean, I guess you could try with just the thick spacers and then try with the thin. Then if you need to, you add the thin spacers.
Okay. So
Right there.
where's the hardware for this?
It's right here.
So what are we looking for? The height?
Yes, you wanted to clear this. Yeah, like that. So it's good there.
Yeah, because even if we were to take these off,
Just so we touching.
no, it's not going to match up at the bottom. So you see how they have 2 holes? Only the bottom will match up with the spacers. So it needs it.
It needs both? Okay. So then...
And you said that was for transmissions that are older than CD009?
Yeah, that's what it says here.
This one does say on the side that it's a...
CD00, right? So this could be like a number 1 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So all right, so then you're gonna need, for the top, you're gonna need the 2 longer bolts. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's already open on one side, buddy. All right, for the top is gonna be the, wow! Wow!
That is all your fault. You gotta take full
That is my fault.
responsibility for
I'm sorry. That is my fault. So GKTech did include this. We just didn't go through all the stuff before. So disregard everything we just did. That's us just being. That's just me not going through everything.
Editing.
It's not us. So, all right. Wow, I can't believe I did that. But I mean, I guess if you buy it used, then you kind of got to go through the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's still informative. Now that we did this, that's the installation on a CD009, a GKTech shifter relocation. I mean, a shifter adapter for a pre-CD009 transmission.
So let me put this guy somewhere.
Hopefully this is informative to you guys. If you've never done this before, we'll catch you guys on the next episode where we put this inside the car.